Thank you very much. I believe Ms. King spoke to the problems of privatization of our prison systems. We have a real big problem with incarceration in this nation. The inequality of types of people who become incarcerated. I'd like to just peel the onion on one specific issue, just because it is a progressive issue. Senator Leach led the fight for medical marijuana in the Senate, and we saw the benefits. People didn't see that all the benefits and job creation that could come from that. We've had this war on drugs with the Nixon administration to us today, and we've spent billions, if not trillions of dollars in failure. We have way too many people incarcerated. What is your take on the decriminalization of marijuana and the incarceration issue? What do you see?
I think the jig is up on this war on drugs. We now know that was that was totally against any brown-skinned people. So that has no place in this modern day. We've got to this idea that Jeff Sessions, sorry, I can't say his name without my stomach just like girding. Jeff Sessions with this idea that we're going to it's law and order, but it's only for the brown people, is what it comes down to. And so I'm not sure exactly how we need to address that, but we need to address it because it is a problem. And then your second question was about
Incarceration in general.
Incarceration. Oh no, decriminalization of marijuana. That's the yes, absolutely, yes. I know that people, the effects, there are people in pain with cancer, with other types of anxiety type of situations. A lot of PTSD for our veterans, and it's been proven above and beyond that this is the way to help that. So decriminalization of marijuana, absolutely.
I totally agree. I think that if you look at other states or even cities that have decriminalized or states that have legalized marijuana, it's actually been good for the economy. Like Colorado has some crazy budget surplus it's going nuts in terms of the economic benefit that they're seeing from that. Now that's a wave that who knows what that happens as you nationalize that conversation. But when I look at even the medical marijuana changes that are coming down the pike and look at the people that are getting the licenses to grow in Lancaster County, they're all, affluent, well-off folks. And I think, again, just the visual to me on that of people who are incarcerated for possession of small amounts versus people who are now going to make big money off of growing, it's just something that I'm not going to let go of. That's like a visceral injustice that we've done to people in this community. I totally agree. We have the number of especially Black men that are in prison today is unconscionable, and it's a huge moral failure of our country. We've got to be better. So on both of those fronts, I'm actually we need a massive reform of our corrections industry, our corrections department. It costs about $30,000 a year to keep someone incarcerated, and we can't afford free, debt-free college. I mean, think about the way that we're investing in this. So that's where my heart is. That's what I will fight for.
Thank you. Legalization, like medical marijuana, is also my bill. I think the prohibition is a cruel, heartless, irrational policy. I do have a slight quibble. I would say decriminalization is not the right term, because what that means is you just make it not a crime anymore. You need to have legalization, because without legalization, you don't have tax structure, you don't have regulation, so you have a place, you don't have dispensaries, you don't have a place to sell it. People still have to buy it behind a bowling alley or whatever. And so, we're going so legalization. Look, every problem with prohibition is exactly the same problem that we had with the original prohibition on alcohol. For example, obviously, mass incarceration of otherwise law-abiding citizens, number one. Number two, people used to die because they were drinking whiskey made in a dude's bathtub in the woods. Right now, you just walk into a state store and you know what you're getting. It's labeled safe, and when used as intended. Same thing with marijuana. You can buy it now, and you don't know what it's laced with, you don't know the potency. I mean, you drink differently if you're drinking a beer versus grain alcohol, right? At least once you're past college. And so, you need to know what it needs to be tested for impurities and mold and dangerous additives. None of that happens when you have prohibition. You also have a situation where you can't, when it's illegal, you can't enforce it by calling the cops, anything. So it's enforced on the street through violent crime. In the 30s, with prohibition, we had Lucky Luciano and Al Capone and the Valentine's Day Massacre. People shooting each other in the streets over alcohol. Do you have that anymore? No. Now, with marijuana, we have the same thing, except the weapons are better. We have drug cartels, and every dollar that goes to a licensed, vetted entrepreneur in a legal system is a dollar taken out of the hands of a violent drug cartel. Plus the tax dollars, as was pointed out, it's an enormous amount of money we can do a ton of good with. This is among the most irrational policies we have ever. Okay? If you get busted for marijuana, you have committed a crime. You have to check the box for the rest of your life when you apply for a job. Certain jobs you can't work in ever again. Hospitals, schools, right? It destroys lives. It costs us a ton of money. It doesn't make any sense. So I believe we will get there. Most states have done it through a referendum. We don't have a referendum law, but New Jersey is going to pass it the minute Chris Christie's gone. And we're going to get this done too, because there's not enough logic to sustain a policy as irrational as this.
We're speaking about the safety of whiskey. What about the safety of a woman who wants to have an abortion?
Well, yeah, I've tried to lead the fight on this. We've passed a series of really bad bills that say you can't buy abortion insurance, coverage for abortions with health insurance, even with your own money. We recently passed a bill in the Senate that said that women cannot. I'm blanking. I'll remember in a second. It banned the D&E procedure. That is an extraction procedure. And so I asked on the floor, what procedure do you prefer? And is this procedure statistically safer? Why would you want to make women have a more dangerous procedure? And they wouldn't even answer the question. They just refused to even discuss it. Okay, and I think that will get struck down because that is inconsistent with the recent Supreme Court decision out of Texas. But the point is, we don't do anything in the Senate. We haven't solved, rarely, we haven't solved education problems, we haven't raised the minimum wage, we haven't passed anti-discrimination laws. We're the only state in so many areas that have done so many things. The only two things that the Republican leadership in the Senate enthusiastically brings to the floor are bills regulating women's choices and voter suppression bills. That's it, okay? And it's obscene and it's terrible. And so, I want to do everything I can to fight for the right that I have a 16-year-old daughter, a lot of strong, powerful women in my life, and they ought to be able to make their own decisions about their own bodies, and I'll do everything I can. Just look at the EC and the ER bill. We got the votes for it in the House, which is amazing, because 144 of 203 members were members of the pro-life caucus. Okay, but they have daughters and stuff, and they understand. But we couldn't get it over the finish line in the Senate. But we're still going to keep trying for that too. Women who are raped should not be forced into a position where they have to have the rapist trial against their will. That's just it seems like a basic human thing. So we have a lot to fight because there's very aggressive efforts against us there.
Baseline, I would never vote against a woman's right to choose. But I also think we need to change the narrative. I know so many people in my community in Lancaster County, deeply religious people, I know they're here too, who are opposed to abortion and voted this last time for Trump based on that. When we know that abortions go down, we have fewer of them when we actually have progressive policies in place. So we need to fight for affordable health care, contraception, health education, and a safety net for women so that they're not choosing against economic doom to have a child. So I think we change that conversation by also saying we need to fight for things that are life in every other way, but not by eliminating abortion, by making it illegal.
On the subject of just women's health overall, I think we would have much better legislation passed if we had more women in office. Right now, on the federal level, Pennsylvania, do you know how many women we have in Congress? You got it, zip, all right? Maybe we can change that. Secondly, as far as abortion itself, I believe it's when a woman decides on whether she starts her family, continues her family, should be between her family, her physician, and her faith, period.